Europe. Renowned for its rich cultural heritage and as a centre for global business and development. But over the last decade, it has also emerged as a leader in nature recovery. Rewilding Europe is transforming landscapes across Europe and, with the support of the Postcode Lotteries, is creating places where nature and people can prosper.
When we launched Rewilding Europe, we saw a heavily degraded landscape. We saw rural depopulation and land abandonment, but we also saw a huge opportunity to restore nature. So those things combined led to the idea, well, maybe this is a historic opportunity for Europe because nature is our best ally and we need to create landscapes that are resilient to deal with the impact of climate change, like droughts and floods and fires. So when we restore nature, it directly benefits us.
At the heart of Rewilding Europe's mission is the idea that nature should take the lead in the recovery of ecosystems, and that what it needs from us most is space. In Croatia's Velebit Mountains, Rewilding Europe is securing that space in an innovative and surprising way. Funding has allowed the team here to purchase hunting concessions.
We are trying to create a wildlife corridor, and we do that with transforming traditionally managed hunting ground into a different model. We are installing wildlife watching hides, developing different tourism products that can be at least sufficient enough for the local community to prosper. Our hunting grounds, they are placed in the middle of Velebit, between two national parks, between National Park North Velebit on the north and National Park Parklenica on the south. And the idea is to create a wildlife corridor between these two buffer zones where assembly of wildlife can breed and fully recover, and hopefully prolong that corridor further to Lika Plains.
Rewilding Europe monitors the recovery of wildlife across this interconnected landscape using camera traps and other survey methods. This information allows the team to plan for key wildlife reintroductions that restore natural processes and close the circle of life. Lynx play a vital role in the European landscape by keeping deer and rabbit numbers in balance. The kills that they make here also provide food for other animals, like pine martens and vultures, and return nutrients to the soil. And in the spring, these nutrients power the emergence of wildflowers, which deer and rabbits feed on. But the data gathered from the surveys also helps the team to understand wildlife movements and reduce conflict with local communities. Ponds are being created to provide water sources away from villages, and fences are being installed to keep bears from raiding beehives. Allowing wildlife to recover also creates new opportunities. And in places like Velebit, where people have abandoned land and homes for the big cities, opportunities for new business ventures are rare.
So with the camera you can shoot brown bear or any other animals for thousands of times, but with the bullet it's only one time and the animal is gone. So brown bear footprint just few meters away from the wildlife watching hide, going through the forest. It's a good sign, it's beautiful. So this hide is built on the place where the hunting was before, but now it will be just for wildlife watching.
These hides are part of a wildlife tourism model that Rewilding Europe is building in Velebit. Tourism that the team hopes will bring income and employment for the local community too. An example of how a wilder landscape can bring long-term benefits for people and livelihoods. The Velebit Mountains is just one of 10 landscapes spanning millions of hectares across the continent that Rewilding Europe is transforming with innovative approaches to ecosystem restoration. And having launched the European Rewilding Network and bringing together 90 like-minded initiatives, the charity is at the heart of a movement that is building a wilder, healthier, and more resilient Europe.
The postcode lotteries helped kickstart the rewilding movement in Europe. And what makes the support of the postcode lotteries even more special is it actually shows that there's a lot of trust in organizations like ours. So my appeal to you would be to see how you can contribute to recovery of nature in Europe, to support one or more of these rewilding initiatives that are now mushrooming in over 25 different countries in Europe. And I strongly believe there is a place for wild nature in a modern 21st century Europe.